All praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostle elders in New York, GMS, salutation to y'all around the world. Just teaching truth, putting your lives on the line for it. My name is Mock Yahawah, I'm God with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black. Hebrew Israelite, black is a color, not a nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are becoming various shades of brown. Also, the speckled birds are Israelites. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. And we are not affiliated with any black identity stream group or any stream group. Okay. And you see right here on Acts 17 apologetic page, man. All right. And I'll just brush up on it. I happen to see this page is like David Wood and Vocab Malone. All right, he said update on my brother Manny. All right, and you can see right here, man, they mocking. Well, they've been mocking Yahawah's people, man. The Israelites, who are the so-called Negro, Latino American, Native American, British. They mocking the prophet of Yahawah, man. You know, brothers in GMS, even the other counts, man. Okay, Men of Valor and DTA, so on, man. Even mocking counts that push out the Israelites, weak as hell, but IUIC, all this stuff, man. But you mocking the Lord's people, man. There is like so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Vocab Malone and David Wood, man. This guy right here. All right, you can see there, man. He try to then he lied on us, try to. When the Jersey shooting happened with the two fraudulent so-called Israelites, because we don't recognize them, don't know who the hell they is, and that the Jersey shooting turned out to be false, because don't nobody believe it, whether it be Israelite or non-Israelite, nobody believe that mess, and that whole event was sloppy. All right, so that's gone away. All right. All right, so what was that tape when you marking us and stuff? There was a tape on here. It says Muhammad versus it was on here. Where is that? And I'll get back to tape though. That on what his brother had. Anyway, man, it was a tape on. It was a video they had made where they had the Hebrew Israelites with Muhammad on there. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so they go mocking the Israelites. First of all, we're not black. All right, that's the first thing. All right, there's such thing as black people. There's no nation.
Completely, or they go boom. I am your host, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon me. And with me now are two members of the group known as the Israelite School of Torah. We have with us here today Supreme Chief Keef, High Priest in Charge, Abba Baba Yabadabadu Bar Yasharallah, who is the leader of the group, and his second in command, General One West.
He just mocked our name. Yahawah, okay. Yashar mean he, Prince of Power. So I said, I don't know what I'm saying, because this guy is wicked, man. Vocab Malone, David Wood.
Salam. Shalom.
See that?
Assalamu alaikum. Kwam Yasharallah.
Now hold on. Now.
Akbar.
How come nobody now they be getting brothers websites talking about his hate speech and all that? How come nobody ain't strike them down for this? Blackface. Isn't this racism? who used to be then in the heyday Esau rulership. He used to mock us, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino American, black faces and blackface characters and stuff, and advertisements and cartoons and everything. No, see, YouTube then tell them take this video down or strike them for hate speech, man. They mocking it. They mocking our nation, and they mocking Yahawah's name, the Heavenly Father's true name, which is Yahawah, and the Son's name Yahawah, shall everybody hear me call Jesus. See that?
Alhamdulillah.
Hold up. I know he didn't just say the hell. Brother, read Leviticus 11:7. And the swine, meaning the pig, though he divide the hoof.
Look at him. He got the Torah upside down. They mocking the dietary laws, man.
The what? The hoof, divide the fraction. The hoof, divide the whole number. The hoof, divide the lowest common denominator.
The hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Unclean to who?
Unclean to you.
That's right.
Gentlemen, you misunderstand.
All right. But anyway, man, most I said that, you know, vengeance is his, man. All right. You can see it right here. Let me get this for you. All right. My brother's on life supports. Don't do drugs.
I have a mission. I will do what needs to be done. What have you gotten yourself into, Jean-Luc? Yo, I'm at Ruby Memorial Hospital in Morgantown, West Virginia. Drove all night to get here with my mom. Came here for my brother Manny. Yesterday, we went and saw Star Wars, which is much better than I had anticipated. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out, even if you're worried about the reviews. But my mom was getting calls all day from Ruby Memorial Hospital, and she wasn't paying any attention to them because this is where she had her lung surgery, and so she wasn't worried about the calls because she thought they were just doing a checkup. Turns out that's not what they were calling for. I was working on a video script after we watched Star Wars, and about 10 o'clock I saw my mom crying, and she had found out that they weren't calling for her, they were calling because she was the emergency contact for my brother Manny. So, turns out Manny had a little problem. By the way, some of you saw Manny a few weeks ago when I posted a little message for Thanksgiving. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, D. Wood. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'm here right now with my youngest brother, Manny.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
He is a beady-eyed little punk. He has a habit of getting locked up and then getting all shredded up, and then he gets out, and then he just starts letting himself go. And then he gets hooked on drugs and starts looking like a Holocaust victim. Then he gets locked back up. And he
Your
gets
brother a drug head, man. All right. All right, ain't no pretty or nothing like this. And you mock Yahshua Israel, man, particular prophets.
He gets all swole up again, and he's doing well now.
I have my moments.
Yeah, you can tell.
And he sounded like Thanksgiving was slaughtering the Lord's people, man. The tribe of Gad, so-called Native American, other 9 tribes of the Northern Kingdom, man.
You can tell when he's doing well because he doesn't look all scrawny. True to form, Manny did some drugs, and a lot of times with drugs, you don't know exactly what's in them or how your body's going to react, and you may get a lot of second chances. Sometimes those odds catch up with you. Let's go have a look. Yo, this is my brother Manny right here. See all the machines, keeping him going, keeping his systems going, keeping his organs functioning right now.
All right, see that? All right, get this, Hebrews 10:31. All right, it says, it's a fearful thing to fall to the hands of the living power. All right, so it's a fearful thing to fall to the hands of Yahawah. All right, vengeance, man. Get this right quick, man. All right. It said, mockery and reproach are from the proud. All right. Well, this is Esau. All right. It said, but vengeance as, well, anybody, man. But, it said, but vengeance as a lion shall lay in wait for him, man. This is Yahawah vengeance, man, for you offending his nation. Yashar, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled birds, and the prophets among that nation, man. You see, everybody think Yahawah, this is a joke and all this stuff, man. It ain't funny now. David Wood Brothers is in the hospital, man. Look right here. It go to update right here. You ain't doing so well.
I know you don't like being poked in the face.
Just poking his brother in the face.
In Morgantown, West Virginia, my voice is still shot because I have a cold. Was just upstairs with my brother Manny, who's on life support, and wanted to post a quick update for those of you who've been asking for an update. He just had a friend show up, and there's only 2 people allowed in the room at a time, so she's up there with my mom, but she has to leave in a couple minutes to go back to work, so we'll go back up and check on Manny. Not much has changed over the past couple days. The brain functions that he has so far are basically brain stem activities, so sort of the lowest part of your brain, things like reflexes or pupils dilating, things like that. He did bite down on the tube that's in his mouth, and so those are all kind of basic brain functions, not exhibiting anything higher level. But his brain is still swollen, so until that swelling goes down, they kind of don't know what his situation.
Yeah, how jacked him up, man. All right, because you're mocking his people and the prophets. All right, but this guy, he's not gonna get it, man. He's not gonna get it. He ain't gonna never get it. I'm too proud, man. All right, but there's a warning to our old nation, Israel, and the heathens, man. All right, don't mock Yahawah, man, and don't mock his nation, Israel, his people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American speckled birds, man. All right, that's the main lesson here, man. Because Yahawah vengeance will come upon you. So, shalom.